This is a tough question. You've got to read it a few times, and then what I found helped was just drawing a diagram. Part I, you've got this, and yet you know that it's something to do with the volume, but the volume has got R in it. So you need to start thinking, well, how can I get rid of R? So read the question again. On your diagram, you've got a radius, you've got a height. As the fertiliser goes down, you've got a height of h, and you need to know what the radius is of the fertiliser that's left. So if I do a cross section, and let's cut this in half, I've got a radius of 3, height of 4.5. This angle at the bottom is still the same angle, and I've got similar triangles. Now this radius, 3, is 2/3 of 4.5. So this radius here will be 2/3 of the height. So this radius is 2/3 h. You have to be able to figure that out to have any chance of doing part I. But remember, if you can't work out part I, you can still do the rest of it. So I've got the volume of fertiliser remaining as 1/3 pi r squared h. 1/3 pi, my radius is this, squared times h. So I get this. dv dh, differentiate, 4/9 pi h squared. dv dt, well, my volume's getting less, so it's minus 0.01. So dh dt is dv dh, sorry, dh dv dv dt. dh dv is this upside down. dv dt is negative 0.01. This is minus 1/100. So I've put the minus, the hundredth is at the bottom, 9's at the top. Rearrange. Bring the h squared up, and I get h squared times dh dt is minus 9/400 pi. That's 5 marks. That's a tough 5 marks. If you can't do that, if you're spending too long, spending more than 5 minutes on part I, move on quickly. Express h in terms of t. So I'm going to integrate. I'm going to bring the dt up, and I'm going to integrate h cubed over 3 minus 9/400 pi t plus your c. Don't forget plus c. To find c, you want to know when t was 0, what was my height? My height was 4.5. So 1/3 4.5 cubed is this times 0 plus c. So that's c. So 1/3 h cubed is that plus c. Let me triple both sides. H cubed is minus 27 over t over 400 pi plus, I'm tripling c, so plus 4.5 cubed. It says find h, so h is the cube root of all of that. I've written it the other way around just so that the positive bit is at the front. You don't have to, it's purely optional. Find the time it takes to empty the container. So the container is empty means the height of fertiliser is 0. So I want this to equal 0. For this to equal 0, the bit under the square root has to be 0. In other words, 729/8, take this, is 0. And that will only happen when they equal each other. So I've put them equal to each other, I've rearranged, and I get t is 4,241 seconds. Change that into minutes, nearest minute, 71 minutes.